back in the early days of the internet, and when flash games were just finding their grasp, their purchase, their whatever the fuck they've turned into, you had only a few types of games to choose from. You got your point and clicks with the hidden object or escape stuff. You got your weird things that we don't tend to talk about anymore because... And then you had quizzes. And there was one quiz that was so infamous, it has spawned many other versions of it. But we're going to start with the first impossible quiz. This is, air quotes, a intelligence quiz game. It's really just a trap to make you think outside the box and make a person double question themselves about everything they think they know. So, it was really popular in the early days of the internet, because everyone thought they knew everything. Either way, let's begin and see if we can't solve this quiz. So while the questions for this game are quite perplexing, the answer method isn't as so. Neither is the gameplay mechanics as well. For you see, in question 1, we have 4 answers to choose from. Click the right one, you move on to the next question. Click the wrong one, and you lose a life. Lose all 3 lives, you go back to square one. So, how good's your memory at remembering how many questions you've done thusly? It's tricky, but if you have an out-of-the-box thinking kind of mind, you can probably solve this fairly, really okayly. Some of these are kind of tricky, though, so let's move on. Question 1. How many holes in a polo? I'm actually asking you, being that this is a quiz game, and the whole point of quiz games is to be the smartest person in the room answering the said quiz game. So, if you have the answer, keep it in your head, alright? Because I'm about to answer it in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, right now, with 4. If you don't know how we got to that answer, think about it for a bit, and come back to the game when you think you've understood it. Question 2. Can a matchbox? Answer? No, but a tin can. Question 3. Okay. Click the answer. That one is actually really, really easy, and I keep forgetting to move the mouse away from that question. So, not all of these questions are, in fact, factual questions. A lot of them, well, not a lot of them, some of them are little thinky things that, in the heyday of the beginning of Flash games, were really odd choices to do. This one is one of them, and if you can figure it out, good job for you. What is the square root of an onion? You food-based people should know this. It's a shallots. The answer here, in number 7, is really big. Now, if we're going literal on this, the answer really is really big. Ow. That hurt. That, I guess, was not the right answer. So, the answer is really big. Answer, really big. Ow again. Stop shooting me, game. So this is where things get down to the wire, because if you are perplexed at the question, you can do one of 2 things. You can guess and get it right, or you can purposefully get it wrong, or guessing it, and go back to square one. Whereas, like I said, it would reset, you'd have to remember how you did all these things, and get back to here, know the real answer, and keep moving. Kind of a cheaty way of doing it, but there are no rules in the impossible quiz. Oh, the answer is really big, so the first two didn't get it. I guess infinity is pretty big? I guess I was wrong. I guess it was an elephant. Oh well. If you knew that answer, good for you, because that was a weird one. If you want to play this game, though, because I know there are plenty more questions after that, the link to this game will be in the description below. Mine has been Dark Arts, and, do we try again? No. Because, like I said, this is a quiz game. You figure it out on your own. And stop making me look stupid.